Morning, John.
Hello, Mother.
Have you got the goods?
You got the money?
I've got the money.
Here you go. Thank you.
Thank you. There you go. It's the result of today's little swap. Bar humbug. Nice. Well, I think it's a toffee. Oh yeah, I do like a toffee. God, I'm really enjoying this. Do you want to hear something brilliant? So here's Patsy, she's having her dinner. I've got the flat leaf parsley here. Look, they know what it is, it's so clever. What is it? Hey? Sorry about the bars. I can't seem to get the camera. Where is the camera? Oh, it's there. Oh, okay. Listen. Is it your dinner? I better feed them their breakfast. Look at their lovely chins. Ooh, Patsy. Close up. Where's Lovely? Come on. There you go. Eat it up. Lillian, the baby's having their breakfast. You've had yours, haven't you? Lillian wouldn't eat her tea last night, so I had to put a piece of cucumber on the top so she'd eat it. She likes her greens. Like you two, you like your greens, don't you? Oh, I love having these two in the house. It's very serious business, isn't it, Lillian, eating parsley? Good morning, everybody. My two neighbours have just been stood outside having a chat, and I was ever so jealous that I wasn't involved. I wonder what they're talking about. Hopefully not me. I've given myself an hour to get all of the housework done, and then that's it for the day for me. I'm going to sit down. I'm even going to have a takeaway for tea tonight, so I haven't got to cook, because the children go to my mum's tonight. I'm looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to start by casting on the new bakery bit. Can you hear me? Because the microphone is in a funny spot, and I sometimes put my hand over it or my arm hurts. I don't think I've got very good muscles at the minute. I've just seemed to get weak really quickly. Oh, that's better. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm going to start by casting on the new Bakery Bears knit along. My hair looks weird. So I'll do that. Then I'm going to knit in my humbug thing. My new humbug colour for my thing that I'm making with my minis. You'll see. And then we'll see. I'm not having any amaretto biscuits today because I've eaten them all. Do you know what I love? One of my favourite things in the world. Granny Smith apples. I just love them. I've just had one just now, but I'm very particular about the way I have them, the way I eat them. I have to peel them first and then I have to cut it up with chunks and eat it like that. I don't like biting into apples. Oh, makes me cringe just thinking about it. Especially a Granny Smith, because the skin is squeaky, isn't it? Oh. Oh my goodness me, whatever am I on about? 2 minutes this rubbish has taken. Right, I'm going to get cracking with this cleaning. Oh my goodness gracious me, look what's just turned up. I had a message from someone very kind who said that she'd noticed that I'd run out of wool for James. And she had some that she'd like to send me, so that was very kind. It's just arrived. He's going to be pleased when he gets home from work today. He's going to be so pleased. Look at them, aren't they lovely? After I've done the pair of socks that I'm doing for him now, I have run out, so this is brilliant. I also got this one for me. And do you know what? I'm casting on a couple of pairs of socks today. I'm starting to test it, so I'm going to use it straight away. Isn't it lovely? Dennis, we've had a good start to the day so far, haven't we? Are you having a lovely day as well? Did Daddy take you for a walk this morning? Your beard looks like a little bit rough. I think you might need to brush it. I think you might have some food in it. Honestly, people, this day just keeps getting better and better. My friend has just dropped me around some of these. Oh, I love them. Have you tried them before? I've never tried the raspberry ones, which I've got today. I think last year I might have had the plum ones or cherry ones. I've definitely had plum and I've definitely had cherry, but these are new to me. If you like marzipan, I'd definitely treat yourself to a box of these. Oh, they're lovely. I told you I was going to have a good day today, didn't I? I'm absolutely shattered. I've done nothing all day. God, I just found a jelly bean in my pocket. Does look a bit old. We've got something a bit different for tonight. I'm just waiting for James. I thought I'd have a chat with you whilst we're waiting for him to turn up. You'll see when he gets here though. I've got a new nightie on tonight. Well, not tonight. I'll put it on at about 4 o'clock. It's lovely. It's all proper cotton and my mother-in-law bought it for me. I've got Uncle Simon. I'm freezing again. This will probably be it for today because I haven't got a lot more on today. Doug's moved from the jigsaw to in there. He's now sitting or sleeping on top of a project bag in the middle of the room on the coffee table. So I suppose that's where he'll be now for the next few weeks until he gets fed up with that and moves on to the next place. I've got to remind James to pass me some paper when he walks past. I don't know what he's doing or how long he's going to be. He'll turn up eventually. I can't find the notebook that I made the last notes in. James, yeah. I'm recording. You nearly swore then, didn't you? Or did you know I was recording? Can you pass me that paper, please? This, you know, Lizzie's shoes underneath the, yeah, pass me that. Yeah, because I've lost our notebook that we're keeping tracking. You did know, didn't you?
I didn't know.
Oh, you'll get me taken off air, you will.
Could you hear me?
I heard what you were about to say. I hope everybody else didn't, because they'll think that we're wrong-uns. Right, so look, Uncle Simon last night when I was filling him up, I don't know if you can see this red mark. He spurted all water out all over my hands. Right, so I'm going to have to start it again, James, this chart, because I've lost the book. So we had, no, Sainsbury's, wasn't it?
Yeah, the box over there.
Iced top. And we both gave him a 7. Right, so tonight we've got something a little bit different. But we are slightly concerned, aren't we? Do you think he looks like McFly?
Ugh,
My
no.
mum told me he did.
I don't think they're the right thing.
So we've ordered McDonald's mince pies. However, we've got an apple pie packet turned up. But sometimes they give Happy Meals out, don't they, in just plain boxes. Now we have
last buy a Happy Meal.
well, years ago, but can you go and get me a knife, please? Because if this is a mince pie, I've got a theory about it. Because we've had quite a few already. I think that these are like Cornish pasties. You know, they have something up one end and then something up the other end. Well, a traditional one. Blimey, James! I think that the mince pie ones have got custard up one end and mincemeat up the other. From what I've tried so far, I'm going to regret cutting this up, but let's find out.
What are you doing? Why are you cutting
Oh,
like
it's
that?
an apple pie.
Is it an apple pie?
Yeah, we'll have to get the Gregg's ones. We'll have a Gregg's one. They're over there. We'll have a
So we just
McDonald's
chuck 'em
another
in?
night. No, we'll eat them, darling, after this.
I've got to go to the gym.
Oh, come on.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, it's even got apple pie written on
I
it.
said to you it says apple pie.
Just get the Gregg's ones who are over there. Oh, for goodness sake. In our neck of the wood, people refer to these, in our neck of the woods, I do apologise, James, people refer to these as what people call Greggs in our neck of the woods.
Well, I call them Greggs.
Yeah, but other people call
You
it
call them
Greggses. Okay, let's give these a go. Little gifts of joy, 6 sweet minced pies, baked in shop. Shouldn't that say baked in store? Vegan friendly, everybody, which I found quite surprising.
Why?
I don't know, I just always think of like butter and that sort of stuff with pastry, but here they are, they look lovely. They're nice big ones, aren't they? And I'll tell you what I do like, icing sugar on the top. Should we have half each as we've got an apple pie to eat next?
Cool.
I haven't even had my jam today, although I don't think it is jam, because someone's commented on my thing and I think this might have been a little bit of a spoiler, unfortunately. So I don't think it's going to be jam today, but we'll see later. Right, it
Have you
came...
got a jam advent calendar?
Yeah. You bought it for me last year. I bought it myself this year. He would have bought it for me, wouldn't you, darling? What's that behind your head that I can see? No, the other way. A black jar. Is it a jar or jam?
Candle.
Oh, it's a candle. Right. So I've chopped it in half. Let's give it a go, James. Although, got a little bit of a soggy bottom, haven't they?
Yep.
Don't you like being in on the screen?
No.
I've read a few comments about you.
What? Why do I hate being filmed and stuff?
No. They say, why do you bother putting your hand up when we all know what you look like?
What, going like that?
Yeah. Not the Masked Singer. What? Look at your hair. Right.
Look at that bit.
Yeah, I know. I quite like it.
No, you don't.
No. No, I do. I do like it. I do. Now, I don't know if you agree with me.
I didn't pay attention at all. I just ate it.
We'll have to have another one. Vinegary.
No, I don't agree with
I find the minced meat very tart, James.
you. I
Do
think
you?
they're nice.
Look, oh, they're lovely. And I do like sour things. But I would say that it's quite sharp.
It's not as sweet as the other ones.
Well, the other ones did have icing on the
Yeah.
top.
These are nicer than
Yeah.
those.
I'd describe them as sharp. I wonder if they've got some kind of lemon in them, James.
Should we eat another
Oh,
one?
they've got a
Find
lot
out.
of apple in them.
Yeah, I can taste the apple.
I think that's what it is. Well, you...
Are we doing price as well? Most of the comments I see are people who can't even get them anyway.
Well, we won't bother then. That doesn't matter, darling.
Oh.
That doesn't matter. May contain nuts and cereals. What? Cornflakes. I thought I felt Cocoa Pops in this, you know.
It
Well-
gets the shredded wheat as well.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it because I do like a tart flavour about things. I do like sour things, you know. Like I like the. I've
Marmalade.
said this morning, yeah, and I like the Granny Smith, which is quite a sour apple, isn't it? Really.
You do like Granny Smith, but they're not your favourites, are they? Discoveries.
Discovery's my favourite
They're not
apples,
sharp, they're sweet.
but no, they are tart, James. If you buy them when they're in season.
Oh, I eat them when they're...
There's 1 week of the year when they're good, but the rest of the year they're no good. They just turn to powder, and I've missed it for the last 2 years. The good week. This year, oh, They weren't any good. So, have I had any this year?
We didn't go and pick them. We usually go and pick them up.
I have had some though, and they weren't very good. Right, I will give this a higher mark than the ones from the other night.
Me too.
Because they're bigger, they came out of the tray easier, and they've got ice and sugar on the top, which I always appreciate. So I think I'm going to have to give them an 8.
I think they're nicer than that.
Ooh. Okay. What would you say then?
I don't know, I'm getting way too invested.
My
Taking
friend
it
came
serious.
round earlier, and she'd heard of Uncle Simon, but she'd never seen him. I ran out of space, James started on an apple pie. Anyway, my friend came to the door and she was actually quite shocked about the state of Uncle Simon, although she did say he was quite sweet. Anyway, you didn't say the mark, James. I gave it an 8.
8.5.
We are the rule makers, so we can go up in any increments that we pick.
Right.
Like even an 8.
8 and an 8.
Well, no, it's got to be like 8.1, 8.2. It's got to be point something. 8.1.
5.
Ooh. So Gregg's scores a 16.5. We will try. Maybe we could try again tomorrow to get the mince pie from McDonald's. I think that we have had them before, haven't we? I think they've got custard up one end and mincemeat down the bottom, down the other end. Or, you know, depends which way round you eat it, I suppose.
And I think I'm going to put on 2 stone in the next 10 days.
He doesn't put on weight ever. He loses weight. He stops having like a splash of milk in his coffee and he loses a stone. He's one of them sort of people. I start having his share of milk and put on the stone.
You lose weight quick.
I know. I do. Straight off my belly as well. You said that's lucky, didn't you? I think that'll do. I know. I'll open my advent calendar now. I'm going to have it on some Rivita in a little while.
Do not leave me alone.
Go on, tell him an anecdote.
No.
Tell him
Look
a
at this
story.
Christmas stuff.
Tell him about the time.
No.
Tell him about the
Be
time
quick.
you were on. Your cousin was on the slot machine.
Can't put my... No.
James didn't realise his cousin had moved away from the slot machine, and he put his head on another man's shoulder. Cool, that was funny. I collapsed to the floor. Right, so number 3, James. Look at all these doors open. Other people have contacted me to say that they are open.
I think you've looked.
I know that that's what you think, but if you read my comments in the comments bit, right, number 3. Well, it is jam. I thought,
It's all jam, isn't it?
ooh, lovely. I haven't had this one before. It's strawberry and rose. I had a comment and it said something along the lines of no jam on Rivita today. And I presumed that it might be something else like honey.
They're probably saying they've not had jam on record.
Well, some people, I think some people who live in America, they didn't get the spoon like I did. Which would have been disappointing. I feel like I've been rubbing it in their faces. Look at that, everybody. Strawberry and rose. I'm going to have that tonight when you go out. I always have something nice when you go out.
Man, you always put the kettle on just to leave.
I do. It's nice to have a cup of tea by yourself, isn't it? So I don't have to make someone else one. We have got some wheat-free ones made without wheat over there for the gluten-freers among you, so that we can try them. I think that had better be enough, James, hadn't it?
Did you show them these?
Yes, I've
I don't
already
know what
shown
I'm
them.
talking about. Did you show them
He's-
these?
You were pleased with them though,
Yeah.
weren't you?
Can't
He
wait.
was ever so happy. You've
What's
already
going on
seen
today?
them. Oh look, here we are. Do you know what?
These
what
are a
they
bit shorter than normal. These are like ankle socks. Did you get bored?
No, I didn't.
They usually go up to like here. What ones are these? Oh, these are the lady with the pink hairs, aren't they?
Yeah, Sandra Rhodes. That's my favourite colour, pink, James.
Alright.
Oh, I look rough, don't I? Right, I better go.
Did you say, I read one of your comments and someone said, did you say something like you've turned on the horror channel?
Well, yeah, because my mum's had to get me...
Sorry.
What?
That's funny. Did you start recording?
What did
Like,
you
up
think?
close?
What did you think someone had said to me?
Have you turned on the horror channel? Because you were...
No, they weren't cheeky like that.
No, it sounded like you had said that. Oh, you tuned into the...
Because I've run out of eyeliner, you know, I've just asked my
Right.
mum to get me one. I said, if I don't put it on, you'll think you've tuned into the horror channel.
I thought you turned your phone on by accident and was up close, like when you put the
Yeah,
camera on.
you would think you were tuned into something dreadful if that happened. Cool, I really enjoyed that mince pie, James.
Yeah, it's nice. You got 5 more to eat.
And I could eat more, which shows me that that's not too sickly.
Mm. Yeah, I know.
It's this bit at the back. What have you got in it?
Nothing.
Salt spray.
Mm.
He's going to go for a haircut, but because he's been doing his own hair for a little while,
It's embarrassing.
he said he's got to wait until this bit has grown so that the rest of it can be shorn back.
And it's embarrassing. I'm going to have to pretend you've been doing it.
You have actually been doing mine. I did have someone suggest that I could do yours for you, but I don't take things seriously, do I?
Nope.
He'd end up.
And you do things for a joke, like when you told me that salt's really good for blisters. Salt is not really good for blisters. Can you remember the blister I had on my foot? It was like that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That was horrible. That was before we got married as well. Whatever did you marry me for, James? Yeah, I am sorry about that. Oh, right. What
Can I go?
Yeah, you go. We'd better go. 'Cause we'll be telling all our tales, all our secrets. Well, have we done anything else stupid?
All I can think of. When I had a cut on my foot, and you told me that you could pull the bit of skin off and unzip me up to the knee. That wasn't...
You know what a whitlow is, don't you, on your toe? He had one of those, and I pulled it, and it went right the way up to your neck, didn't it?
That was fun.
They're going to think I'm a horrible wife. Right, I better go because I'm telling everybody all our domestic stories.
Right, I'm going.
See you later, James.
Yeah.
See you later, everybody. I'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye.